What is up, everybody? Welcome to the American League Championship Series. I broke out the old Mariners jersey just for the occasion. It's a best of 7 as the Mariners are about to host the Minnesota Twins, and unlike the last couple of games, I'll actually be playing these. So you'll get my face, my voice, my anger, my rage, my cursing, everything you love about this series, presumably, in full doses with playoff pressure. So there you have it. Last couple of days have been off for me, basically, where we watched the American League Division Series Game 4, where Minnesota won in extra innings, though it probably should have gone longer because it was a weird misplay by Toronto, but that's how it worked out, and Minnesota's into the American League Championship Series. Then we had another marathon game in Game 1 of the NLCS over on the other half of the bracket. New York winning in 15 innings. They did fall last night, or yesterday, or actually earlier this afternoon, I should say, to the Dodgers in regulation 9 innings. But it was a walk-off home run, so an exciting finish in all 3 of the games, honestly. 2 of them marathons, one of them just a good old-fashioned walk-off home run in the 9th inning. And so that series is tied over on the National League side, and we haven't even started this series yet because of the way that the schedule works, which I can show you right here by viewing today's games. We had this game yesterday all by itself. Today we have 2 uploads. You can see the previous game. Hopefully you already watched it because I did just spoil it, and obviously you can see the score here, which is why this game is late. Because if I left Seattle in the regular spot, then the score would be spoiled anyway, but it's not that big of a deal. This video, fingers crossed, should be going up about 7 p.m. Pacific time today, actually, the day that I'm recording this. A little behind. So you were able to watch the National League Championship Series at 1 o'clock today. And then at 7 o'clock right now, you are watching Minnesota and Seattle. Tomorrow we'll just have one game. It'll be Minnesota in Seattle. That'll be, again, a 7 p.m. upload. And then it'll shift back to just a 1 p.m. upload with the National League Championship Series, and then we'll have another double day, and then a 1. It's kind of a weird schedule, I admit, and maybe 3 uploads in one day isn't the best idea. I did kind of flirt with just putting up one a day in the order that they kind of play, but I've already done it. You know, we're too deep in here. Today we are going to face Kenta Maeda. He is starting for the Minnesota Twins, and Marco Gonzalez is getting the nod for the Mariners. We have not seen, I believe it's Sadler and Delaplane. We didn't see them in that last series at all, and we still haven't seen them yet because of all the days off, so that allowed Marco Gonzalez to get the start in the ALCS today. As you saw in the previous series, the division series, very low scoring series. I think it was a 2-1, 1-0, 3-0, something like that. And we were able to take care of Houston and get the sweep, knock them out of the playoffs in front of their own crowd, and move on to the championship series here in Seattle against the Twins. The Twins, winners of over 100 games, as are both the Dodgers and the Mariners. So we have 3 100-plus win teams in the playoffs right now, and I'm okay with this lineup. I probably should have put like a little bit of an undershirt on this because the numbers are itchy on my spine, but that's okay. We're gonna fight through. We're gonna fight through the pain. We're gonna make it work. This lineup looks fine to me. Lewis and Seager, 2 of the guys that I relied on the most in the regular season, over so far in this playoffs. They are the only 2 players that don't have a hit, and they are, I would argue, the most important players in my lineup for me personally. But we've gotten good production from other players in the lineup, so that is good news, including a 2-run shot from Jake Fraley in that final game in Houston. If you'd like to stay up on the American League Championship Series, the National League Championship Series, and eventually the World Series, scroll down, click the subscribe button, ring that bell so you're notified when I post brand new videos. 1 p.m., 7 p.m., depending on the series. National League going at 1 p.m. when applicable. American League at 7 p.m. when applicable. And we'll be doing that. And then when it shifts to the World Series, it'll run back to its regular schedule at 1 p.m. Thanks for watching,
MLB The Show is your
and
home for
welcome to
postseason
Seattle.
baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show.
Oh man, been a couple days since I played this game, so we'll see. The what is it? The what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Oh, the difficulty in the batting was at its highest point at the start of the previous series against Houston, and then it whittled itself down to veteran, but it did take most of the series to get down to that level. We should still be at the veteran hitting difficulty in today's game. We are facing a high-powered Twins team. We played the Twins really early in the season. We gave up like 5 runs to them in one of the games, and then in like the second inning or something like that in Minnesota, and then scored 5 runs on our own, and it was a very weird. I think that was when I was still losing a lot. So I don't know. We'll see. Haven't seen them in a long time. I don't even remember when they were in Seattle. I have no idea when that would have been. Marco Gonzalez has 1 start this postseason, 1-0 record. 0-0 ERA, 7 innings, give up 3 hits, got 4 strikeouts, no walks. That was game 1 against Houston. We saw him in the first 7 innings. I believe we brought in Munoz for inning number 8, and then Ken Giles pitched an immaculate inning in the 9th to seal the victory against Houston. But welcome to Seattle. I forgot to put my camera on. I said you'd get to see me, and then I prolonged that. I apologize. Welcome to a nice night game, though. Hopefully you're enjoying the season. When there are days off in the World Series, by the way, there will be Chad Champs. There, I think, are 2 more episodes in that season, barring some sort of playoff run. I thought there were going to be actual days off where there were no games here in the championship series, but that is not how it is going to work. Of course, barring any sort of sweep or a 4-1 in the National League Series case, there could be some weirdness with the days. But oh, I left the roof on. Damn it. That was also a strike. I don't know. There we go. Mariners have already been making some moves here in the offseason. They signed, I believe, the reigning AL Cy Young winner, Robbie Ray, to a big old contract. There's a nice strike right there. Curious to see how this game goes with the game that we watched against, or with Minnesota against Toronto. A lot of hits, a lot of homers in there. I don't know offensively if I can keep up with that. I feel like I do have to really make them play my style of game. I don't necessarily think I can adjust to what they are trying to do, but we'll see. Fouled off again, so 0-2 with 1 away. Fouled off. The next 0-2. This pitch is popped up. There we go. 2 away here in the top of the first. Anxious to see if I can get Kyle Lewis and Kyle Seager in the hit column here in this game. From the stretch. And a curveball. That was an ugly curveball. I don't like that location. Tom Murphy late in the season has been calling that a lot. He's wanted curveballs and sliders in that like middle away location. That pitch is exactly why I don't like it. If it goes wrong, it could come back to bite me, but fortunately he took that one for a strike. And everything's okay. Haniger makes the out in right field. We'll go down to the bottom of the first.
Offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score.
Kenta Maeda. I pronounced his name horribly incorrectly, and I apologize. Kenta Maeda. Start with that 1-0 record of 1.13. Pitched 8 strong innings, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. Didn't catch it with, I think it was just over a 1 ERA. Okay. Slider, splitter, 4-seam, sinker, and a curveball. Last game, 1 for 4. Had that 2-run shot.
Now the pitch.
That'll work.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And just one batter in, the Twins will have to handle a threat on the base pass.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
We're just kind of working this inside area.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Maeda has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. And a pitch out, nothing doing.
I'm not going to steal. I only stole 1 base, 1 successful steal all season long. I'm going to start getting wily now.
His zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent.
Oh, that was a little fuck.
Be consistent. You want to
try not to swing at those. Damn it.
But then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way to left center.
That's going to be a catch.
Cave arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Okay. Kyle Lewis.
Next up is Kyle Lewis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
He's been willing to start low in the zone.
As a look, now the pitch.
That one's outside, okay. That'll work. I would expect to see a bunch of sliders, righty against righty. I gotta be really wary of that. Oh, I was early on it. Oh, damn it. I was looking right where it was.
Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Way early on that one. Damn it.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell
he doesn't even have, he has a 4-seam fastball. It's his 3rd best pitch. Watch for the slider, again, outside the zone.
Splitter, 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down.
So he's gone.
Mariners center fielder now with a
He's gone.
balls and 2 strikes.
He's alternated in his pitches. He's alternated slitters and splitters. Sliders and splitters. Started with the slider. So that's pitch 1, 3, and 5, and then 2, 4.
Swung on and missed, strike 3.
And I was early on it again. Earlier today, you saw Los Angeles tie the Mets from New York in a 1-1 series. Walk-off home run in the 9th inning.
Now at the plate is Kyle Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That was a power swing. I wanted all of it. Probably a good thing that I went power swing rather than contact swing, just because that would have been... Damn it. Would have been right into the ground. That was a bolder take than I thought it was going to be. We do have him at 15 pitches so far, so that is good news.
And making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's missed both those pitches low. I haven't gone for him, which is good. Ooh.
Weakly to the left. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball.
He's really only using those 2 pitches.
Now another 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
There we go.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Yes! RBI double! Kyle Seager! What? Let's go! Holy shit! Finally! Finally, A, got a piece of the ball that wasn't foul, and B, finally got Kyle Seager a hit here in the playoffs. Finally.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat.
That was bad. That was bad. I
think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That's good. That's good.
It's a ball and a strike.
So that first pitch.
After he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance.
I mean, that was a strike either way. I wasn't looking in the right spot at all, but I don't think it wasn't as bad a swing as I thought it was. Watch out for that slider again, way out of the zone. Damn it. All right, so we got him to throw 26 pitches. Kyle Seager got the hit, got the ribby, 2 hits, 1 run, and a monster pitch count for Medea. So that's a good inning. That's what I'm looking for. And a pretty good inning defensively. 14 pitches, no hits, no nothing there, so. Ooh, I thought Crawford had that. Okay.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff.
That's okay.
So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Josh Donaldson did
there you go.
Now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. first with no outs here. A 1-1 count.
Oh, damn it. Last game, Donaldson was 1 for 6. Some absolutely absurd stat lines in that that previous game. They actually ended up, I think they walked him, if I remember correctly, late in that game, so.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Ooh!
Pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Calm down, settle down. Fucking relax. Shit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch
Okay.
I think we'll see a lot from him in this game.
We can get out of this, no problem.
Hitters in the opposite batter's box, it can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. Fly ball right down the line and left. Fraley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. That brings up Alex Kirilloff. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh.
0-1 count, the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will get fouled.
Throw him
for
something
strike
a little more inside, a little sinker in this low corner.
2. Ready on 0-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. Twins strand a pair.
Let's
They
go.
trail this one 1-0.
That looked like a dicey inning. I think the strikeout was really important.
So here now is Ty France. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Of course, maybe if he maybe gets a hit there, it's possible that he could have rolled a double play. I don't know.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first
Strikeout
pitch.
felt big though.
And he gets ahead here with
Ooh,
the fastball.
okay.
Strike 1.
Went with a fastball there. Interesting.
Fastball called for
Okay,
strike 2.
he's gone back-to-back fastballs. Was not looking for either of those.
Falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Gotta look for the slider outside.
And he
Okay,
looks at a ball.
there we go.
1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he wasn't
Oh,
gonna
he got
hit
me
that
with the
one
slider. He went
either.
back-to-back.
The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, just early.
1 out.
Oh.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
I'm early on all of these pitches. That splitter is a huge miss. A couple of them up in the zone that I have missed because I was early on them.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Watch for him to go back to that.
And he chased it in the dirt.
I'm sure he threw that same pitch. I said it, and I just didn't. I didn't trust myself.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next is Evan White.
Yep. It was back-to-back sliders.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
I'm early. I am so early on all of this. Again, slider outside. Okay, that one's all right.
That one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Okay.
The 0-2 once more. And just a
Oh!
masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side.
Fuck!
Mariners are down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
That is 4 strikeouts here in the game. I'm fast on everything. I'm not. That's okay. Still threw 15, 16 pitches, something like that. So he's still averaging about 20 per.
To begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Fuck. God damn it. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
He's set and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. They really
There we go. Okay.
as he swings and misses for
That'll
the
work.
first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Okay. Playing well defensively still.
As the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There we go. Sinker. Just nibble in the bottom of that zone. That'll work.
Get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. Outside
Oh,
for a
come
ball.
on. That would have only been strike 2. Maybe settle it down there, Sean.
Lifted in
Really thought I was about to strike him out on that pitch. It's just like, fuck, what the fuck? No, that's
under it, and
that was only the second pitch of the at-bat. Calm down.
Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0.
Murphy, Fraley, Crawford. Lewis, if we can get something going.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He starts off
41 pitches. I believe he had 26 in the first inning. That would mean 15 in the second.
That they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes.
You're actually not wrong. He has that slider working for him. I don't think we've seen much of the sinker. I think we've seen it once. That's not a good swing, though. Fuck me. Stop doing that shit. Yeah, just early. Not the problem with that there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's Donaldson down at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the.
That was bad. That was a bad at bat. Real bad.
Now into the box, Jake Fraley. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
All right. The Mariners have 3 hits. Jake Fraley has accounted for 2 of them. Fuck,
Sano in foul ground. Into the stands, he got it. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis struck out in his first at bat.
Pretty much everything was outside. I'm curious to see if he'll go in.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Fraley rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And
Kyle Lewis! Kyle Lewis getting on the board with a hit. There we go. There we go. Jake Fraley setting him up. The Kyle Bros knocking him down. That's what I've been looking for all postseason long. That was a much tighter play at home plate than I thought it was going to be. Pitch at bat for Kyle Seager last time up. Wow, okay, that's a surprising ball call. That was very clearly a strike.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Woo! See if we can extend this inning out a little longer. That probably should have gone for. No. That's fine. He's thrown 2 pitches that we haven't seen a ton of, the 4-seam fastball and the sinker. There's what we're a little more familiar with. He has thrown 51 pitches, and look at how his energy is lower than I thought. Okay, never mind.
Splitter, 2-2.
Oh, he got me with the splitter. That's okay. That's all right. 4 hits, 2 runs. That's good. I will take that, especially after getting the strikeout with Tom Murphy. Not great. You got the nice hit with Fraley, and then immediately followed that hit up with a pop-up in foul territory, which I was not thrilled with. Being able to come back and get him around. I believe that was again from first base. So we have both Kyles who are... They should both be 1 for 2 with a ribby each and a double each. Part of the lineup we need to be very careful with here. Miguel Sano, very good. Josh Donaldson, very good.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he misses.
Oh, that's the strike. That is a fucking strike. Are you shitting me? The bottom of your zone has been inconsistent all game long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That curveball didn't seem to have enough bite on that one. There we go. That's a nice strikeout right there.
The first 2 are retired here to begin inning number
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
There you go. All right. Nice and easy. Top of the fourth is done.
The Twins in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
All right. Up to 53 pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This will take a look at a
Okay.
slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
That's fine.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love
I mean, that's
swinging that
also
pitch.
correct. I would love to have that pitch back, but that's okay.
The windup and the 0-1.
Just let it go. Everything is fine.
Looked like the
Okay.
sinker there.
All
dipped
right.
a little below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Oh no, Sean.
Arias trying to get there. And they'll
That's
have no
he's gonna be
play.
too slow. The pitcher should have got that ball. Wow.
Has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint.
That was a terrible
Nice
swing.
execution, nice hustle.
Everything about that was
Nice
awful,
hustle, pitcher's still
including defensively. That was awful. What?
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ty France will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh.
Haniger aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him.
Oh, Sean.
Pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when
6
you do that,
strikeouts. It is
especially with 2
surprising
strikes,
that I have.
not a lot of
I
guys
might have more
are
strikeouts than
gonna
hits.
get
I
a
think
lot
it's
of
6-5.
ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Can you see that animation? No, you can't. Okay.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We played 4 full. The M's lead it 2-0.
Fuck off.
Welcome back. Heidi
Fuck
Watney
off.
standing by.
Losing it.
Set for the top of the 5th.
Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike.
Buxton, I believe, is 99 speed.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding this.
He is 99 speed.
But that finds its way through for a
Yeah, he's going to second. Please throw the ball.
not in time, and he's
Come on! Fuck!
finally a little
The animations in this game are so annoying sometimes.
Single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
into the box now. Mitch Garver. As he'll watch a first
Wow,
pitch.
okay. Surprised that curveball was called a strike. That was a horrendous
0 for
pitch.
1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This pitch is popped up. White has room in foul territory.
That'll work.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One down with a runner at second, and up next is Alex Kirilloff. Now here's the first offering. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
God, that was an awful curveball. I'm lucky that that was not more damaging, honestly.
The pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So now to the plate, Jake Cave.
Curveball is a little wonky. Here we go.
Strike on the outside part of the plate. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Henniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
There was no way I was going to get it, and it was clearly in the, like, could go wrong zone.
Digging in will be Andrelton Simmons. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him.
So I thought, you know what? Just hold it.
Kind of similar situation right now.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And
We're good. We're good.
just
We're good.
leave it
Everything's
in.
fine. Okay.
Play to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
We're looking good pitch count wise. I think we're under. Well, actually, I don't remember. I don't know exactly what we're at. Doesn't matter. I think we're looking okay though.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Evan White.
We have struck out more times than we have hits in this game, which is not what I'd like to see. Though not entirely surprising considering.
Now here's the pitch.
So he threw. Okay, well, never mind. Threw 25 in the first inning, and we have pitch number 40 since then coming in right now. So
But it runs away.
that's
It's a
all right.
ball and a strike. A ball and 2
Oh, I
strikes.
wanted it.
Not too many
I
guys
wanted it.
taking him out today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
This curveball, that curveball just did not drop at all. Didn't fucking drop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Ah, late on that sinker.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
No! Fuck! I've been okay at looking at that. God damn it.
Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Jake Fraley is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Nope, bad swing.
Back long enough and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
All right, 3-1. Maybe could have been a walk. That's okay though.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit out toward second.
Wow, Fraley is 3 for 3 today.
Base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a holding on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Hybrid pitch out. I couldn't think of that term earlier, but I definitely swung at one of those. The pitch animation's a little bit quicker, and usually not as accurate. Even if that's in the strike zone, just let it go.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Fraley leads off
How about this guy?
with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a ball lined hard toward right center.
Oh,
For the 3rd out.
damn
Mariners
it.
leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here's the first pitch.
That's a strike! What fucking game are you watching?
Make another good pitch.
The 1-0. Center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw goes to first here.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that was close. Holy shit, that was close.
In scoring position at second. Striding in is Miguel Sano, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Just off the outside.
They're only down 1. What the fuck are you talking about?
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. bouncing ball foul. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Lewis. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Whew.
Next, it'll be Josh Donaldson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope. Okay, alright. I saw that that was really early, and I was worried that it was going to sail on me instead of floating to the outside.
Good breaking ball, but
I don't have the curveball today. I haven't had the curveball all day.
hard hit ball to short. For the first with time to spare on the side.
Okay, so we're getting out of some jams here.
Minnesota. They still trail it here 2-1.
Getting out of some jams. Problem is that we're...
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
I've been able to get Fraley on with 0 outs, 1 out, and 2 outs. 2 of those times he was able to score.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Stop it. Fucking stop it. Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
I believe Buxton's going to lead off the top of the 7th here for
Here comes the
Minnesota.
1-2.
Got to be aware of that.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck
Fuck
him
me.
out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Striding forward.
That's a disappointing fucking strikeout.
Doubled earlier in the game.
Christ almighty.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hit in the air to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Up next, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too
I am
often we see
falling
this
out
hitter
of.
come
I'm falling
outside
apart
his
here.
game plan,
Falling all out of
outside
rhythm.
his
What little rhythm I had, I'm swinging at everything. Too aggressive.
And this misses.
Why is he still in the fucking game? God damn it. I've run him up to 94 pitches.
Liner towards second.
Oh wow, that actually got through. I thought he had that.
Some life here with 2 men out. Striding forward now is the DH, Ty France. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find it right. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging on him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Henniger, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Runner on, 2 out. Not a great position for me, considering that both of these guys are not super speedy. That was a bad swing. He's a little wily as he approaches a pitch number 100. Oh, and that'll get by. Wow, okay. Both of those I thought were going to be outnumbered 3.
He didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to.
I don't think that was even really an error, but sure.
Stepping in now, Dylan Moore. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's
Yes! Yes! They left him in a batter too long! 3-run shot, Dylan Moore!
so
Oh my God! They shoned it! They left him in a 1 batter too long. He had been really wily all over the strike zone, outside of the strike zone, and I finally was able to punish him.
Used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing.
Yeah, let's go! Also, that was almost out number 3. Almost out number 3. They brought him in, but he's just gonna... What the fuck? What? His ERA is 108? Four-seam, sinker, slider, changeup, curveball.
The next batter will be Evan White. As the first pitch to him runs a bit
Wow. And just like that, this game, it was tense. I feel a little comfortable now. Not too comfortable. Got to stay focused. Got to keep my head in it. Keep your head in the game. I think he threw 99 pitches. That was a fastball I should have punished. Absolutely should have punished that. Oh, damn it. He stayed high in the zone, which I wasn't anticipating. I thought he'd drop something a little lower. Wow. Dylan Moore.
But the big blow of the inning comes
Hell yeah. Did we really have an error? I didn't think we had an error.
To start the 7th. It's the M's 5 and the Twins 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at a single.
Byron Buxton stretched a single into a double. Little frustrating because of the way the animation worked. It was like, oh, the game registered it as, hey, this is a single, just throw it in, like casually throw it in, and then the game also was like, oh, Byron Buxton's really fucking fast. So we'll go ahead and just let him run to second.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him.
That is an excellent start to the top of the 7th. Gotta keep those wheels grounded. Hell yes.
Which is his speed, but with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees.
Curveball, I've been inconsistent with it. I don't think I've really had the feel for it all day. But it has not had the break. Like, a lot of them have kind of been hanging up in the zone. A little worrying.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike.
The question is, we have a 4-run lead. This is the first time I have not been in a save or a potential save situation here. as we get later and later into this
Here
game.
it is.
We have the day off
Baseline. And that's through for a hit.
after game
Through first,
2.
hustling for second. And he's not
Oh, wow.
stopped.
He's going to go for third, huh? He's going for third?
And he's
Jesus
in there.
Christ.
Third with a one-out triple.
What the fuck?
Feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
He's at 25 speed.
At the plate, Alex Kirilloff. Hit on the ground down
So,
the first baseline.
first time in the postseason that we have not been in a save situation. We have a day off when the series shifts to Minnesota for a 3-game or for 3 games in a row. Do I
0-1 count and the pitch.
just bring in Giles regardless? Save situation or no? Because he theoretically should be good to go tomorrow.
And this is popped up near second base. Moore is there. 2 down.
Because I don't want to use... Well, no. I have Brandon Brennan. He's good. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. Everything's all right.
He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw
Nice play, Crawford. Nice play, Crawford. Let's send it to the bottom of the 7th with a 4-run lead, baby. Baby, let's go. It's all in the jersey, ladies and gentlemen. I wore this a lot last season when I posted it or streamed it, but never did anything with the videos. One of these external hard drives I have just has like 55 or 60 games just done.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kirilloff is
Okay,
there, one
so
away.
we'll give Gonzalez that 7 solid innings. I'm good with that. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna hold on 1 second. We have Brandon Brennan will warm up, and then we have Munoz. We got Tapia all the way up to a 72. Hell yeah. We'll schedule Munoz to go in, and then Brandon Brennan, barring giving up any runs, he'll come in the 9th. We'll probably warm up Giles anyway.
First pitch.
That's a fucking hit.
Drive
It's,
taken
God
up
damn
in
it.
the zone.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut.
Drop. Here we go. He is what, 4 for 4?
In there, base hit.
Hell yeah.
There's a saying amongst the
We'll still warm up Giles just in case things get dicey, but
It's that fourth one that separates you. Talk about
anyone can get 3 hits. Anyone
Can you imagine
who has ever played Major League Baseball can get 3 hits in a game.
I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. At the plate now, J.P. Crawford.
I didn't go.
Swing here, appeal down to
It
third.
just says okay.
James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1.
It didn't show anything. All right.
Now a move over to first. Just keeping him close.
I don't even know how to steal in this game. I played this game for hundreds of hours, and I don't know how to
The
steal.
1-0. In the dirt.
Not far enough away.
And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0.
Maybe if I went exactly right, I could have gotten there, but that was a bad swing.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder,
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis, as he lays off a
Good take right there.
low for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
Great
Well,
chance
again,
right
hell
here
yeah.
as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1.
That was a good time to throw a curveball. I was looking for something real high in the zone, but oh no,
Sano in foul ground.
that was bad. That was so bad.
And there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way.
There was no reason to swing at that. I wasn't going to do anything with that pitch. He's really going for that curveball.
Soft liner to the right side. Go on to first to the
Oh.
The rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They lead this one though.
I mean, 10 hits, 5 runs on 10 hits isn't terrible. Andres Munoz, he's coming on in. He's our ace in the bullpen, baby. 2 games and a lot of good goose eggs. 3 strikeouts, no walks, 2 innings, no wins, no losses, no saves or opportunities. No in the ERA. We're looking good here. Don't know why I'm throwing this 3rd fastball. I will be honest with you. That's a fucking strike, sir. That was a bad pitch. Don't have the slider. Which honestly isn't surprising. I've struggled with that pitch over the last, I don't know, month or so.
Ready to begin the 8th and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in
So we will have to deal with the power part of their lineup here in these last 2 innings. We do have a 4-run lead. There's nothing to panic about, but we want to remain cautious, remain careful. Don't get too cocky, and just get 1 pitch outs like that. No problem. Look at that. Easy peasy. Gonzalez, 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, no walks, 4 strikeouts, 76 pitches. Hell yeah.
This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Bouncer up the middle. Crawford has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in next, Luis Arias. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase.
Okay. I'll take a 5-pitch top of the 8th. That'll work. All right. 5-1. They were down on 5 pitches. That was pitch number 5. I'm learning that this jersey doesn't really breathe very well. I feel gross. Like to take a shower after this. 4-seam sinker slider. Change up curveball.
First pitch of the AB on its way. ground ball sent back up the middle.
That was a power swing on a sinker that was maybe should have been punished more. A little more over the heart of the plate.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Ty France. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left
That'll
field
work.
for a base hit.
I don't know where the fuck why you're throwing that. They threw that to second with such a with such velocity that I thought I accidentally hit a button.
Stashak is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
All right, 3 innings in 2 games. No ERA, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Righties batting 0 for, lefties batting .333. Four-seam slider and a changeup. Slider tops out, or four-seam tops out at 94. I don't think we've seen a really high fastball from any of these pitchers. I think Haps maybe topped out at like 98, but that's topped out at.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Long throw to third.
Pulled him off the bag, pulled him off the bag.
Getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the
We'll
chance.
get Brandon Brennan in here.
Try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Dylan Moore? Was that Dylan Moore? Or was that Evan White?
Teammates in the dugout.
Dylan Moore having a hell of a game. Might actually end up being the player of the game.
Into the box, Evan White. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in.
We have scored more runs in this game than we did in the entire series against Houston.
You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time.
That'll work. I will take that. I will take a couple of sacrifice flies. We'll clear the bases. 8-0, or 8-1, excuse me. And we're looking good. Fraley, 4 for 4. Can he go 5 for 5? We'll find out here as soon as I schedule to put him in the game.
First offering.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Oh,
Swing and
gross.
miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Lifted in the air out towards left
I think
center.
that'll mean he'll go
He's there.
4 for 5. But that's all right. Hell of a day for Fraley.
So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. No
Wow.
errors and no one left. We're on to the 9th here in game 1.
13 hits for the Mariners, cashed in 8 of those. 6 hits given up to the Twins, 1 run, 1 error. And Brandon Brennan, he'll come in to finish this one up. 47 games with a 1-2 record. This was in the regular season. No saves, no opportunities. 50.1 innings, under a 2 ERA. 54 strikeouts, 2 walks. Not even going to finish the rest of those. Those were 4 good pitches. Probably could have done the slider, run the slider again, but that's all right.
Trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Ooh, yikes.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Ready with the 0-2.
Oh, yuck, again. Calm down. Settle down.
Wants to set up that break
Fine.
ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
There we go. Just threw a fastball right by him. That'll work.
First out here in the ninth.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on the way.
Ooh, the bottom of your zone is garbage. Fucking garbage.
As a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Hit out towards second.
I believe we have Byron Buxton coming on in here.
Twins are now down to their final out.
One swing of the bat, and we were able to turn this game from a very intense outing to a pretty relaxed finish.
On his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as
I think it was a
possible.
change up right there.
To the opposite field.
I don't think any of them have really had the bite that I need to get swings over the top. They've been wily all game.
Now at the plate here is Mitch Garver. He made it to third
Yeah.
on a triple in his previous appearance. He's set and the pitch.
Big ol' swing right there.
And missed 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. No off.
Oh, come on.
Buxton is off first with 2 away. And this
I am
one
surprised
here,
Buxton
so
has not
it's
tried to
up
steal.
3-1.
He might try and steal on this one.
But it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you'll spill the one in the driver's seat.
Game. All right.
Time to get him, and the Mariners have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home.
Game 1 complete. 8-1 victory here for Seattle in at home in Seattle. The score looks like we were in control the entire time. We had the lead the whole time. Got out to a 2-0 lead. Finally got Lewis and Seager in the mix as far as getting them in the hit column. Just getting Fraley on, getting him around to score those first couple of runs. They cut the lead in half, and then thanks to Dylan Moore, crushed a got a 3-run home run just over the outstretched arm of the left fielder. And that made it a lot easier to just kind of relax in the final few innings from a defensive perspective. Yeah. Just a good game. Just a good game. Finally got to punish him on one of his pitches that he left up in the zone. They definitely left their starting pitcher in one batter too long. Probably a couple batters too long. It's weird because I think they charged an error to one of the outs that probably would have been out number 3. But even the previous hit before that, probably should have been out. Number 3, I thought he had a good read on the ball. It just slipped past him somehow. But cashed in 8 runs on 13 hits. Couple of sacrifice flies there in the bottom of the 8th to help the lead. And we scored in the 1st, 3rd, 6th, and 8th. So a good spread. That's half of the innings we were up to bat. We scored a run. Yeah. Our player of the game is, in fact, Dylan Moore, 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, 4 ribbies, 2 runs scored himself. Marco Gonzalez gets the win, pitching 7 strong innings, only giving up 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned run. Kenta Medea, he comes in, or he gets charged with the loss. 5.2 innings pitched, 8 hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks, 5 earned runs. He was just out of gas at the very end of his appearance there in the 6th inning, and I'm surprised that they left him in, especially after an error. Like, why not just bring somebody fresh in? There's 2 outs, just kind of settle everything down, but they didn't, and I was able to punish them for doing that to the tune of a 3-run home run in that bottom of the 6th inning. Yeah. Notable players for Seattle, aside from Dylan Moore, Jake Fraley, 4 for 5, scored twice. Haniger, 3 for 4, scored twice. Seager, 1 for 4, finally getting him in the hit column. He had a double and a ribby, and I believe Lewis was the same, a similar stat line. Had a hit, had a double, scored Fraley, and that was how we got those 2 runs. 8-1. It wasn't until that 6th where things kind of blew it wide open. Scored 3 in the 2 of the final 4, or 2 of the final 3, excuse me. Half innings on offense, and big thumbs up. Big old thumbs up right there. Finally getting some experience in the 9th inning program. 69 show bucks. Hell yeah. And the Mariners will take a 1-0 series lead, getting Gonzalez to 2-0 with that 14 total innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, and an ERA of .64. Your bracket update looks like this. Surprisingly, just it's the same because you already knew that. Seattle 1-0. New York and Los Angeles, they are knotted up at 1. We will be back tomorrow. That'll be Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific right here on youtube.com/ShaunaSourceRex with game number 2 of Seattle and Minnesota. Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific, you'll see the Mets and the Dodgers at 1 p.m. And the Mariners, I believe, have that day off. Saturday, you'll get a double. I think Saturday and Sunday are going to be doubleheader days. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. Make sure that you're notified when I post new videos every day, 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. With the championship series, the schedule's a little weird. So just hit that bell. That way you'll be notified when I post new videos. And even if you just subscribe, I'll be in your subscription feed so you can keep up with all the latest action happening here in the 2021 playoffs. It has been a heck of a run. Hopefully we can keep it going. Finally got more offense in some of those innings, 2 3-run innings, which, wow, we scored more runs in one game than an entire series. Feels good. Let's keep these bats hot and go get game number 2 before shifting over to Minnesota. We'll see you tomorrow night for game number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and go Mariners.